Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another episode here on the Juice Footage Garage. So today we continue the build and progression of the 1970 Chevelle, finishing up the fuel portion of it. So there's still a lot left to do, guys, so we have to get to work. As you guys saw in the last episode, we finished installing the Holley EFI gas tank, which basically it's a reproduction gas tank, and it fits actually really good, guys. It's made out of galvanized steel, so it's not gonna, rust or anything like that. And it's coated really nicely too, so it's sharp, guys. I think it was a good call upgrading the entire gas tank. Holley does sell drop-in fuel pumps, but I just opted for the whole thing. I got the gas tank with the fuel pump in there, and as you guys saw, we installed the fuel pump inside the gas tank, which is basically a 255 pound pump, right? So yeah, guys. So that pump is good for about 550 horse per Holley, so it should be able to turn some steam if we ever need it to. But yeah, guys, so the next part of that, installing the gas tank, is the hose. So I also bought the vapor hose that they recommend, and the recommended hose clamps by Earls. So this is gonna make for a easy installation, because that's what we're really shooting for. Easy installation, the ease of the installation. Some backyard boogie, just some common backyard stuff, right, guys? I did bring out the Holley stuff here so I could show you guys. And this thing is sweet, guys. It's bad. It's super nice. Definitely a thing of beauty, a piece of art. It's badass, guys. There's no secret there, guys. We're going Holley EFI, but I never showed it to you guys. Well, here it is, guys. It's a thing of beauty. The reason that I actually pulled it out right now is because we actually need one of these harnesses to be ran to the back to the fuel pump. Because as you guys saw yesterday when we installed the tank, or the other day, the harness drops out of it. So that harness has to feed it up all the way into the unit itself. So I brought it out. Maybe go through the instructions and we'll see what we need. But let's get to business, guys. Let's install this fuel line. Engine. Okay, so if you see here on the engine bay, there's a little hole here. This little hole was where the original fuel lines came out of. So we're actually gonna have to, it's gonna be a lot of work, but what I'm gonna do is, you guys can see here, this is the feed from the fuel pump. So we're gonna have to go from here, and I'm gonna follow the original way it came and just go that way along the frame rail and through that little hole that I just showed you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but well, let's just do it, right? I mean, we gotta do it. So let's get this fuel line on here, guys. Let's do it. Okay, so here's a hose, and it's only gonna be one hose. So if you guys remember, the car originally had two hoses, right? When I removed those two hoses, one was the feed, one was the return, so any excess fuel would get pumped back into the gas tank. With the Holley stuff, that gas tank and that fuel pump that's in there, it's designed to deliver, I believe it's 58 pounds of fuel to feed the electric fuel injection constantly and self-regulate. So that's pretty awesome, guys, because that means that we only need one fuel line going to the front, and that's it. The gas tank and the pump is going to do everything inside of the gas tank, and we don't have to worry about running like a Z06 style filter, which is used as a regulator, or a regulator up front, anything like that. So that's pretty cool, guys, because it makes everything a lot easier and a lot cleaner. So let's install this bad boy. You got to get it past the little ridge. So let's get a good, there it goes. There's a little ridge right there. Okay. Let me get a screwdriver. Okay, guys, so I actually decided to lower the gas tank a little bit, just so I can get a better hold of the fuel pump and fuel line, and just make sure that's on there good, because I'm very limited with space like this. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. So it's only work, and at the expense of peace of mind, can never argue with that. So let's stop being lazy and get the job done right. I could have done it right there, honestly, but I'd rather just lower it, make it easy. But sometimes, guys, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it's very awkward too. Like, I'm by the wall, so it's like I don't have a lot of space. But that's perfect. I can actually get my hands in here. Beautiful. All right, let me see here. All right, guys, well, the tank is up. It didn't take me too long. It took me an extra 10 minutes to get the job done right with peace of mind. And good thing for you guys that we have technology now, and I got to edit the whole thing out so you didn't see me struggle to install this gas tank on for a second time. So it worked out. Okay, guys, so this is the game plan. It comes out of the gas tank. I'm gonna get a clamp it up here like this, nicely away from differential, and then I went through that little gap right there, which is where the original lines went through. So I'm gonna go through there. Okay, let's get down there. Okay, so from there I'm gonna maybe use this bolt here and make a clamp to hold it in place so it doesn't move. And then from here I fished it through, there it goes. I fished it through in here like the factory lines, and then I'm gonna follow all the way down like the factory lines did. And then to not get nothing in the line, I actually blocked it. So a little tech tip, you don't want to get nothing in there because this is gonna feed your fuel injection. Fuel injection is pretty sensitive too. I don't want to say it's as sensitive as a carburetor, but you know, you don't want to get none of that in there. Alright, that looks pretty damn good. I am very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. I don't even think I need a clamp. Okay. And here, tuck up in here like this. Okay. Here I'm gonna go to the inside. Go to the inside here. No big deal. Go to the inside. Got it coming out of here. Worked it this way. Went through the back here. I could probably just get a zip tie and zip it in there. I'd rather go through the inside than the outside, honestly, because of the cross member here. So this way, and then we're gonna go through this little hole here. And I bring it out right here, just like the factory line did. So it's pretty cool. It runs right inside by the spring, but it's like there's like a little cut there, so it's not like by the spring, but it runs like on the edge. There's like a lip, so I think it'll work. I think it's gonna work. Okay, so it was a bit of a challenge to get the fuel line routed you know, away from any moving parts, away from where we think the exhaust is going to be at, and just give it the best possible clearance and, you know, less friction. We don't want it nowhere where it's going to move. So when I routed it, I was looking at things like, okay, I can attach a clamp here, I can attach a clamp here, just to kind of have it fixed on there good. I did go to Harbor Freight and I picked up some of these guys. So I'm going to use this to tie it to the frame, to secure it to the frame. So yep, good old Harbor Freight. Good old Harbor Freight. But yeah, so let's open these up. And of course, good old Harbor Freight. Only 2 of the 5/8. That's fantastic. So I'll probably have to go buy like 5 kits to complete this one. Probably still cheaper than buying these. I don't know. Nah, I may have some. But here's 2. Okay guys, so I got the first clamp on here, and I got lucky because I was able to use one of the factory holes that was already there, so I didn't have to make new holes. And look at that, it's nicely secured in there. I love it. Over here I'm gonna just run some zip ties just to prevent it from chafing on top up here, just kind of secure it in place. That's why I kind of left this old steel line on here because I was going to use it as an attachment point. So we're going to use zip ties on this one, and then over here we're just going to put a clamp here. And again, we're going to use the factory hole with the factory screw. So not too bad, huh? Seems to be working out pretty good. All right, I did have to alter the clamp here. I had to make the hole bigger so I could get that bolt in there, but it's working out. Make sure I got that rubber on there. All right, look at that, guys. Just look at that. Okay, kind of would like it to be more tucked in here, but give it a little, well, maybe bring it in closer. Let's see, right there. That's okay. That's alright right there. I'll probably put one clamp here just to hold it like right here real tight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this video is coming to an end. We just finished installing the fuel line, and it came out pretty good. As you guys saw, we removed all the old lines and ran the new line that's coming from our fuel pump through the factory location basically, and you know, away from any heat or moving parts, and it just made for a real nice install. I'm very pleased with the way it came out. I routed it just the same way the factory one comes out, just like that. But here, guys, I'm a little stuck, which is why I'm stopping the video here. I want to do a little bit more research. How do I run this line? It's my question. So originally on these old school engines, you have a metal hose, right? So it's a metal line that comes up here and it goes through here into the carburetor. Well, this is a rubber hose, and I'm pretty sure they're rated to withstand some pretty intense heat, but I don't know how I feel about just having a bare hose here running through the inside. I guess I could run it through the outside like this, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and kind of see what people are doing. mean, through the outside will be nice too, but I don't know. Maybe we get the original metal line and flare it up and put a fitting and run this one with the fitting to the hard line. You know, maybe run a little piece of hard line and then rubber again. I don't know. I'm still in the brainstorming part of it. It's kind of what beats me up. This is what my brother beats me up about, because I kind of tend to overanalyze everything, because I want to, you know, I want it to look nice and I want it to last a long time, right? So what do you guys think? Shoot me some advice. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we should run a hard line through there, a metal line, or maybe run a stainless steel braided line, maybe a little piece, you know, just on the engine part, look nice too, make it a little more durable. I don't know, but let me know, guys. Comment down below, give me some advice, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm beat. I'm ready to hit the sack and call it a day. So we'll see you guys here on the next episode, guys. Later.